guys, Chelsea here. So my most watched YouTube video is on how I cured rosacea, and I know that I attribute most of that to diet and a bunch of other things. I get asked most frequently about the products that I used that had helped me and either helped me cure it or helped reduce the inflammation or at least didn't aggravate my skin. So I'm going to talk in this video about what to do when you're in the middle of a terrible rosacea breakout and how to work with maintenance for rosacea prone skin. So first, because maybe that's why you got here, let's talk about when you are having a terrible outbreak. So your skin's all red and bumpy, it's all broken, it might be across your cheeks, sometimes mine would spread to my forehead or even down my neck. The things that I totally recommend when that is happening is first a mask using honey. So I like Honevo because it has glycerin added, so it's not as sticky as the regular honey you get at the grocery store. And it's also pharmaceutical grade, so you know you're getting the best properties, it's going to work the best. And this one is actually clinically proven, so that's what turned me onto this in the first place. So it comes in this nice little tube. First, you want to wash your face off so gently, like as gently as you can, maybe just using just a little bit of coconut oil and patting it dry. And then you take the honey and you put it on anywhere that is affected, like a nice little layer on top of it. It says to wait for 15 or 20 minutes. I would say 45 minutes or an hour. This cannot hurt you. It's really good for you. It's so hydrating, it's so calming, so soothing. And it also has antiseptic qualities, so it can pull out a lot of the bacteria. I think this stuff works. If you're feeling some burning, if you're really, like sometimes stress could do it to me, that it would feel like it was like rising up to my face, put this on, it will soothe and calm you. The other thing that I totally recommend when you are in the heat of the moment with a rosacea breakout is using LED therapy. So I know I talked about how when I was going through the worst of my rosacea, I was going to get LED light facials all the time. I would go probably once a month because I live near this place that had them for really inexpensive for some reason. I have now realized after a lot of research that you can get the same benefits with an at-home treatment, which obviously cost a small fraction of the price. So in the heat of the moment, I like blue light therapy. Blue light helps with acne first and foremost, that's what it's marketed for, but again, it gets all the way through all the layers of your skin to work on that bacteria. It's also calming, and for sensitive skin, it can really help to make it more resilient and tough. So hopefully it builds up a nice little resistance. But I like this right away. Any bacteria that might be trapped in there, like you want to get all that stuff out. Blue light therapy, I love. So it comes in this cute little wand, which is so easy to travel with. And what you do is say my cheeks were really inflamed and I was at my wit's end. You put it right against it, you press the button on, and then the light therapy is shooting right through and helping to break up all that bacteria. The good thing about light stim and these wands in particular is that it's not just blue light therapy, it's also red light therapy. Red light is kind of the cutting edge for anti-aging, but it helps with inflammation and calming your skin and working on your skin tone. It's so incredibly beneficial. I cannot recommend LED light therapy enough. So once you do it for 3 minutes in one section, then you can move it to another section, and anywhere that you have it on your face or your neck or even onto your chest, you can do it for 3-minute intervals. This is safe enough to use twice a day, but I would not recommend using it more than that. I also would not recommend having anything on your face when you use this. You want to use this with a nice clean base. Okay, moving on. So I love Paula's Choice. This was my saving grace. I still use it every single night. It is the Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask for normal to dry skin to very dry skin. And it's so thick, and it's supposed to calm redness and flaky skin. It's so thick, it goes on really thick, but my skin is so dry, which yours probably is too, and so sensitive that I never felt like anything was really being absorbed like correctly by my skin, I guess. This I feel like I would wake up and my skin was not dry anymore, and I would sleep in this. Instead of using it as a mask, I would sleep in it overnight. Most nights I still do, and I really think that it helps. I feel like it's so calming when I put it on at night. I wake up the next morning and a little bit of my redness had always been, you know, cleared up just a little bit. And again, now I use it as regular maintenance. I love this stuff. So I loved it so much that I wanted to try Pologize SkinCare Calm Redness Relief Kit, which is an entire kit of products purposely formulated to help with redness relief. So when you are suffering from rosacea, as you know, anything can bother your skin, right? Like things that you would never even think of could have some kind of fragrance in them, or there could just be like some kind of more harsh ingredient, like vitamin C could really bother my skin. It's in a lot of face creams and a lot of face lotions. Also, SPF could really bother my skin and make me break out, which is crazy because you really need it if you have rosacea prone skin. So the Redness Recovery Kit I recommend, and especially because it has a redness relief cleanser. I love using coconut oil. I think it's great. I think it's so gentle and can really gently take off everything. But I still use a regular cleanser most days. Redness relief is good. It's specifically formulated for rosacea prone skin. The other things that I really like from them is the daily moisturizer. So gentle, really soothing. The redness relief repairing serum and the sunscreen. So using a sunscreen every day is so key to healing your skin. You can't be fighting rosacea and go outside and get burnt, because it's just going to make everything worse, and it's going to really hurt your chances of cleaning up your skin once and for all. So use an SPF every single day. I would recommend 30 or more, and definitely one that is mineral based and doesn't have any harsh chemicals, especially not any fragrances. That for me really upset my skin. So I always look right to the back of whatever I'm buying, and I don't want any harsh fragrances. Moving on, last thing that I will talk about before I talk about some products that didn't work for me. Daily maintenance. LED Facial Gold. I like the Trophy Skin red light therapy because it's 5 minutes. It's this cute little setup, and basically you put on your goggles and you lay back, and you are going to have the LED lights like 6 inches from your face or so. So you put on the little eye mask. I'll just do it to show you guys, and then you reach back and find the button, and you sit here, and it will automatically turn off after 5 minutes. Again, red light therapy is so beneficial and something that I totally attribute to helping me clear up my skin. So good for inflammation, so good for calming your skin. I really, truly believe that it works. And I think that this would be actually more beneficial than my once a month going to a facialist who is going to use the LED mask. This is something that you can use twice a day. The thing that I'm going to warn about is that whatever you're putting on your skin, make sure that it's not going to interfere with the light. So I suggest going underneath this with clear skin, or maybe just some light, no fragrance, no anything, face lotion. You don't want any kind of serum or anything that's going to interact with the light. I don't even necessarily know if there's cases of that happening. I'm just warning you to be careful. You want to be so careful with your sensitive skin. Think of your skin first and foremost as super sensitive and super dry. So whenever you're looking for any products, those are the two things: super sensitive, super dry. Because you need to keep moisturizing your skin so that it can renew itself. And something like the LED facial lights, those really help with collagen production and renewing your cells. But just be careful. Just read everything before you put it on your face. I've tried everything under the sun. Everything from Clinique has a whole redness relief line. I didn't notice much relief with them, but I also didn't notice that it hurt me, so that might be something that you want to check out. Burt's Bees has a really nice clary sage facial mask that's super hydrating for sensitive skin. I really loved that. And then again, I can't say enough good things about coconut oil. I just think it's so gentle and really easy to put on your skin. My skin personally didn't have any problems with it at all. If there are other products that you personally use either regularly and they don't bother you, or you've seen relief using them, or if there's any products that you've tried that have made things worse, please leave them in the comments below. We definitely have a little community here, and I think it's so important to keep building each other up and helping each other with these tips. Thank you for watching. If you want more information, I'll elaborate everything on my blog, travelingfig.com. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I totally appreciate it. Thanks and good luck on your journey.